My name's Alonzo Portlock, and I'm 3 years old, and I'm sitting on the front steps. My brother and I were waiting for my mother to come out and take us to the beach. So our mother's inside the house doing what she normally does. You know, she's probably getting high, but we're waiting for her on the steps. And all of a sudden, this woman comes out of the house and just stabs me in the back 4 times. After that, I don't remember anything. You know, I just blacked out. I'm 8 years old. My mother's still using the drugs and everything. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she decides, I don't want to be a mother anymore. Because now it's like, now what? Now what do we do? 30 minutes later, I'm in the system. I'm institutionalized now. That was real tough for me. I'm glad I met my CASA because I don't have to live that life. I don't. A lot of people live that life because they have to, but I don't have to because I have an option. I have a CASA now.
A CASA is there solely for that child. And by advocating for them in the system, at school, with the foster parents, they can actually change a child's story.
The most important thing a CASA does is provide a trustworthy and consistent person in the child's life.
My CASA kid came into care because he was neglected by his parents. And not only that, he had to take care of his siblings because his parents weren't around. So he came into foster care, which he hasn't been happy about, and he's had 3 different placements. He's had different social workers, and this is all within a year that I've known him.
Hi, my name is Pamela Butler, and I am 6 years old. We've been traveling in the car for quite some time now, and it's cold. And tonight we'll be sleeping in the back of a U-Haul, and we don't have any blankets. And I don't know when we'll eat. Now I'm 7 years old. My mom just woke me up. She's yelling and running around and grabbing all of our stuff and grabbing my sister and myself. All my mom kept saying was, the cops are coming, the cops are coming. We ran outside and she told me to hide under one of the cars. So I crawled underneath one of the cars in the parking lot and I heard the cops come and the sirens and yelling, and they're grabbing my mom and arresting her and my stepfather. And they've got my sister and everyone's yelling, and then the cop crawls under and grabs me out and puts me in the back of a police car, and I watched as my mom faded away. To me, my CASA means a trusted friend, an advocate, a voice. Because when you're young, no one listens to you. They really don't, especially in the foster care system.
You are the person that they know they can rely on and go to. You are the person that they can call if they're in trouble or in need. So being that consistent person in a child's life makes a huge difference.
CASA is the one person that the child can always count on. It's the one consistent voice in their life.
The CASA organization is an important piece of the child welfare system. We come in and we really get to look at our kids, our CASA kids, and see what they need. And not only do we get to see what's going on, we have a direct line to the judge to say, hey, here's what's happening and here's what they need.
To give a child a CASA is to give them a voice, and to give them a voice is to give them hope, and to give them the hope is to give them the world. And I believe that with all my heart. I don't know what I'd do without my CASA. I don't want to imagine.
Clearly, there are many worthwhile causes in Baltimore County. But if you want to have an immediate and sustainable impact on those most vulnerable among us, join us at CASA. Become involved and be the voice that changes a child's story forever.